Hi babies, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Kaylee Brink. It's been a couple months. It's been a rough one. I'm not gonna lie, a lot's been going on. I lost a couple family members back to back over the last couple months and it's been really rough. But I'm excited to be back, and if you haven't been able to tell, I got extensions. They are fake extensions. I thought they were real when I was buying them. So if anybody has any recommendations for, oh my god, now I notice how matted they are on camera. But if anybody has any recommendations for any human hair extensions, preferably clip-ins, but I'm open to other brands or other kinds. I just think clip-ins are like the easiest. But yeah, so I don't mind that. I'm just having fun, feeling like a bad bitch because long hair don't care. I got this bodysuit from Shein. It's backless. And yeah, so that's pretty much a little update. We did go camping this past weekend for Father's Day. Our father used to take us camping ever since we were young. So we did go to the place where we basically started camping when we were children, and then like everywhere else was booked. So here's a little here's a little snippets of what I took while camping. We didn't really do much, so it's nice to just like relax and just enjoy each other's company. It did rain Saturday night, like all night. It didn't really affect us much though because we had a tarp. But yeah, so here are the clips of that. We have all the tents set up and we're in this nice little secluded area. It is a little bit of a bitch to go down the hill every time, but it's fine. Good morning. It's currently 9 o'clock. Everybody's still sleeping. I'm in my tent. I messed the tent. I just did a little bit of makeup so I didn't look so dead. Sorry that I'm whispering. Let's get out and make breakfast. This is the aftermath of last night. Just started the fire to start pancakes and sausage. So I gotta wait until that starts to catch it and then let it dull out a little bit. So we haven't done much today, but we're tie-dyeing right now, and I figured I'd do a little shot with you guys. Happy early Father's Day to everybody out there. Or actually, when this comes out, it'll be late Father's Day. But either way, happy day. We have some Don Julio to celebrate the weekend. And happy Father's Day to all the guys who've passed, and they're still with us here in spirit. There's mine. You can't really see it, but there's Danielle's, Alyssa's, I think, Brandon's, I think, Josh's, I think, and Cheyenne's. They're so cute. I want to explain to you guys about a incident that I had on Friday. I think that it's really important to talk about, and honestly, if it could save someone. So let's get into it. Whew. So personally, I hate wearing bras. Sorry people, I hate them with a passion. They're just so uncomfortable, and I don't even really like sports bras, so if I don't have to wear a bra, I'm not going to. Sorry if that's too much information. When I do go out, I don't care what degree it is, I will most likely have a sweatshirt on. If I'm going to the grocery store or like out in public by myself, I just feel uncomfortable just going and kind of freeballing it by myself. However, so I wore a zip-up sweatshirt on Friday with a little tank top underneath, and like you literally couldn't see anything. My shoulders were showing that was literally it. And I was wearing shorts in 90-degree weather with a sweatshirt. I had to go grocery shopping for camping, and so we went to our local grocery store, and I mention what I wear only because it's an issue. I feel like we as women, we cannot be comfortable with just going without a bra, because there's just people that literally just sit there and blankly stare at your chest. And like, although I don't have one on now and it's probably drawing a lot of attention, I don't think that you really, like, you know, you just, while we're like talking face to face, keep your eyes up here. Like, you don't have to blatantly be staring. And that's what happened to the first store I went into. The cashier was just blatantly staring. At that store, I did have my jacket unzipped. And this is like a long intro just to get into the next part, but bear with me. I had my jacket unzipped, so the tank top showed, but you still couldn't see anything. I was covered, and he still was blatantly just staring down at my chest. So after that store, I immediately zipped up my sweatshirt before I went into the next store. I didn't want anything to happen like that, and I just wanted to cover myself and just feel protected. Everything's great, going around the store, getting what I need. I was approaching a checkout line, and this grown man, I thought he was stocking the shelves. Like, there's sometimes some stores will have people that are delivery people and will stock and not be in a uniform. So I that's what I thought he was. He was very super friendly, and he was like, "Hey, how are you?" Like, just try to start a conversation with me. And I had my full groceries. I'm just like, "Hi, how are you? I'm good, thanks." That was it. So I go to check out, and I see that as I move down the aisle to put my, like, pay for my stuff, he's moving down the aisle that's right next to me. And so I'm like watching him, because whenever I'm out in public by myself, I always try to keep an eye on my surroundings, because I've had so many situations like this and much worse. So if you guys want story times, I will gladly give them, because guys are creeps and got plenty of stories on those. And so it is very important to keep an eye on your surroundings and just be aware. Be aware of everything. If a car is behind you, make sure they're not following you. If there's a person, if you're walking, make sure there's nobody following you. If you feel comfortable with it, carry a weapon. I'm not saying you have to go get your permit for anything. You can just carry, I know pepper spray is legal in New York. Tasers are now legal in New York. I do have a taser. I carry it with me almost everywhere. And Friday, I was letting it charge for camping, because it is a flashlight as well. And I did not feel comfortable on Friday grocery shopping. So once I noticed that I was getting back, like, I noticed he was following me once I put my card in and everything, and I did the transaction. He was talking to the cashier that was ringing me out. So I sincerely thought it was a guy that was working there. And he ended up, once I finished bagging all of my stuff, he ended up taking, I have my iPad here. Pretend this is his phone. Literally, I'm cashing out, and God forbid he got my card number or anything like that while taking a video with photos of me. Like, and it's not like he was like, you know, like, there was any question on, like, if he was doing it or not. He was literally facing me with his phone out, arms extended, to get a video or a photo of me. I was so creeped out. My anxiety, I have such bad anxiety. So I panicked. I got my stuff and I got out of there. As soon as I got out, I waited around to see if there was an employee there so I can warn somebody. I wish I had the balls to say something to him right to his face, but my anxiety was like not having it. It said no. So I saw a worker that was cleaning the outside, and I said, hey, look, this just happened to me. This guy is taking photos and videos of me cashing out, and if he's doing it to me, he's doing it to anybody that could be in here, and God forbid it could get a lot worse. So I explained this to her, and she had to go in and get 5 or 6 other people that work there. I am so grateful, so effing grateful for the people, because they literally, one of the guys was like so panicked and like asked me a million times if I was okay, if he did anything to me, and like all of that. I was like, no, like I was just wanting to prepare people, because if he's doing this to me, like I said, he could be doing it to other people, and it could be worse. It could be a sex trafficking tactic. It does. I'm a female who's alone, so you never know. So it's better to say something when you see something rather than before it gets too late. After I explained it to everybody, I described him to the people and what he looked like. And thankfully, the security guard, or like the head guy, he started walking people to their cars. And like I sat there for a good 10 minutes, like trying to see if this guy were to come out, because I was going to say something. I needed, like, my adrenaline kicked in afterwards to the point where, like, yeah, I was shaking, like uncontrollably shaking in my car, but I was so ready to go off on somebody. Because, like, that's not okay. You should not be making people feel uncomfortable when they're going out just to get groceries, or in general. Come here. Escobar. Like, it's not okay. At all. Like, don't take random photos of people or videos of strangers, of young women, or just of people in general. Like, that's weird. Like, you wonder why, like, it's not all men, but it's all women. I do not know a single woman who has not been sexually harassed, sexually assaulted, any of the above. I have not met a single person not part of that 97%. And it's fucking sad. I have so many stories of when guys have crossed boundaries. And it's strangers. People I don't know, along with the freaking stalker story. Go check back on I'll actually have that linked right up here, or up here. Go check on that, because that was a fucking story. Oh. It will also be linked down in the description below. But, like I said, if you see something, say something, because you can save a life. You can save somebody's trauma, and God forbid anything else happens. That's all for this week. I have another video next week on my sexuality and just like kind of talking about it. So I want to make sure to post that before the end of Pride Month. It has been a year since I posted my coming out video, and I am excited to keep doing videos. So comment down below what you guys want to see, and comment down below if you know some good hair extensions that can be used with heat. And yeah, I'll see you next week.